For the longest time, the only way to duplicate a document or book was by hand. This included a book we all use every day, the Bible. So anytime someone wanted to copy or translate the Bible, they had to do it by hand, which was extremely time-consuming. During the Middle Ages, several thousand monasteries were founded with the goal of copying the Bible. By the late Middle Ages, production of texts, both religious and secular, was passed to professional copyists. However, these books were so large that a complete Bible was divided into several volumes, which all cost quite a bit of money. This resulted in only very rich and universities being able to afford them. In the 1440s, a man named Johann Gutenberg began exploring new ways of printing. He wasn't the only one. Many people across Europe were looking for a faster and cheaper way to produce books. Gutenberg had an advantage over the others because he was skilled in metalwork and he created handheld molds that could easily be adjusted to cast any letter, and he soon assembled all the components he needed for a mass-producing printing press. In 1455, Gutenberg was unable to pay back the loans he had taken out to fund his project, and thus his creditor foreclosed on him and took possession of his typefaces for 2 different projects he had been working on. One of these projects was a Bible that had 42 lines per page. By the following August, a copy of Gutenberg's 42-line Bible was completed. This Bible was printed by 6 printing presses at the same time, which for the time period was something completely unheard of. Within 50 years of Gutenberg's first Bible, more copies of books, and more specifically the Bible, were produced than in several of the previous centuries combined, helping to spread Christianity farther and faster than once thought possible. Thanks to the invention of the printing press, the Bible has become the world's best-selling and most widely distributed book. A survey conducted by the Bible Society concluded that around 2.5 billion copies were printed between the years 1815 and 1975, but a more recent estimate puts that number at over 5 billion. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 15, verse 16, Jesus tells his disciples, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature." The invention of the printing press now became easier than ever.